Hi, I'm Brian Finley, and I've been on the fair board since 1990.
Practically live, emanating from high atop the commercial exhibit building at the Dyer County Fairgrounds, it's Fair TV, with your hosts Debbie Bradshaw Hartz and Eric Maupin. Today's sponsor is Security Bank. And now, once found the little piggy going wee 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 all the way home, here's Eric Maupin.
Good evening and welcome to Wednesday night at the Dyer County Fair. We're having a great time here, and if you're at home, you need to get your clothes on and get ready to come to the fair.
We are filming live here at the commercial building at the Dyer County Fair. People are running around everywhere making me hungry.
Everywhere.
They've got funnel cakes, they've got cotton candy, they've got candy apples. You've got to get down here. If you haven't been to the fair yet, we're right in the middle. But we've still got a lot of stuff coming up. Even on the show tonight, we've got some exciting stuff happening.
We do. You've interviewed several people as what I've been calling them as homegrown interviews. Homegrown people here in Dyersburg.
That's right.
That's exactly right. But we have so many things going on for you here at the fair this week. We have racing pigs this year. I just saw the guys a while ago and it's so much fun. The kids are having a ball, and right next door to the racing pigs they have fresh fried pork rinds.
Oh wow, yeah, there's nothing.
Well, that kind of scared me for a minute.
Well, there's nothing like that's the losers.
Oh no. That's why I said it kind of scared me a little bit.
The pigs are racing for their skin. But anyway, no, actually the kids love it. My kids can't wait every night to see the racing pigs.
They're
it's really
fun.
A big event, and it's packed down there.
Did you say a pig event or a big event?
A big event.
A big event. A big event.
Our sponsor today is Security Bank. Thank you to Security Bank. If you do banking with Security Bank, make sure to tell them thank you for supporting the Dyer County Fair. We've got a lot of stuff coming up at the show. Right now, we actually have some footage of Special Needs Day that was this morning. What a big day that was. It's always one of the highlights of the Dyer County Fair. I just really enjoy it. That's all I can say.
Yes, and I'm so glad we implemented that into the fair several years ago, and they bring all the kids here on the vans and everything, and the whole carnival is open for them from 9 to 11, and they have the best time.
Oh,
and we enjoy it so much hosting that event for them.
We do. We open up our fair for those kids with special needs, and we also open up the rides. So we have special folks there to help those kids and make sure that they get to enjoy the fair like anybody else.
That's right. Of course, we still have beauty pageants going on tonight. We have beauty pageants almost every night because I think we have a pageant for everybody, even on Senior Citizens Day.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So we've got one for everybody.
It doesn't matter how old or how young you are, there's something for you here at the Dyer County Fair.
You know, and when you think about it, when you think about the livestock arena, that's kind of a beauty pageant also.
Oh, it is. It's just for
animals. That's exactly right. It's just an animal beauty review.
That's right. And they get taken care of just as well. They have to
primp
them
do.
And get them all, they give them a bath and fix their hair and the whole nine yards. They blow dry their hair. Did you know that?
No.
They literally give them a bath and then they blow dry their hair. They fix it just like we do.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty neat.
Yeah, it is really neat. Well, so what do we have on tap for tonight as far as the
we got a lot of stuff coming up on the show, but right now let's go to some footage of the Special Needs Day. I know you'll enjoy it. Stay with us.
Good morning. It's Wednesday morning at the Dyer County Fair. It's Special Needs Day, and we are excited to be hosting our fair for about 300 to 350 students with special needs from Dyersburg City Schools, Dyer County Schools, Lake County Schools, and developmental skills. Today we have amusement attractions which open some of our rides for our clients that come in. They are wonderful to do that. They volunteer their time, and this is a fabulous time for our folks. We have been doing this since about 1985 at the Dyer County Fair. The first year that I came to do this in 1985, I brought 8 students with me, and we were the only 8 students here. So at this point, it's real exciting to me to see how this has grown. Our fair board is very, very happy to be able to do this. We think that it's a great time for us and a great time for our folks that are here. We have lunch provided today with Security Bank. They have done this for many years. They do an awesome job. Pope's will open up and the kids will have snow cones. And again, I can't say enough for Amusement Attractions, who opens their rides, and their people volunteer their time. Our folks come out, they're bussed in with Dyer County Schools and Lake County providing transportation for us. They are awesome to arrange this for us. They come out and they do that for us so that we can get our students here. There's no cost to any of our students when they come in. They're able to go through our fairgrounds, see all of our exhibits. We've got Hogs Down coming in today for our swine show, so they'll get to see that. They'll see Sargum Valley, and they'll enjoy the Dyer County Fair.
Hi, I'm Gina Jackson. I've been on the fair board for 38 years.
It's the Dyer County Fair, September 4th through the 9th, with carnival rides in Midway, hog racing every night, truck and tractor pull, youth talent contest, go-kart racing, $1,000 drawing every night, Ashley McBride and Drew Baldridge in concert, reviews, contests, judging, cook-offs, car giveaway, and more. Entry forms, admission prices, and schedule of events at dyercofair.com.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that footage of Special Needs Day. That is one of my favorite days of the fair. We've got a lot coming up this week, so if you haven't been to the fair, you still have time to come. We've got the USA Pullers, sponsored by Tri-County Equipment and Tennessee Tractor, that will be Friday night. That is the truck and tractor pull. And then on Saturday night, we have go-kart racing.
The King of Kings go-kart racing.
Kings go-kart racing, and that is a huge event. I mean, those go-karts will fly.
They will, and that's sponsored by Armco Manufacturing Company here in Dyersburg.
So thank you to our sponsors. And Saturday night, well, Friday night is the car giveaway.
I was going to say, you forgot about the car
giveaway.
We
are giving away a brand new car Friday night.
10:30.
One person will drive away here in a brand new car. No strings attached.
That's
All
right.
you have to do is get in the car, or actually run down front when your card is pulled, and you will drive away in a brand new car. And
You
then
will.
Saturday night, we have the big concert, right, Debbie?
Yes, we do, and we have a double-barreled concert this year with Ashley McBride and Drew Baldridge. Ashley, I think I heard, has opened for Eric Church, maybe Hank Williams Jr., so I'm thinking this chick ought to be pretty good too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
She's
and Drew
actually-
Baldridge.
They've actually both got songs on the charts right now.
Neat.
And I know what you're thinking. This is too good to be true. But all you have to do is pay to get into the fair,
$5 gate admission on Saturday.
and you get to see both concerts back to back right here, and you can walk across the road and watch the go-kart racing.
That's
Folks,
right.
It's a big deal. And Saturday night, every night we give away $1,000 to the first person that we pull. But if we don't, then we give away $500, and $500 then goes into the pot for Saturday night.
That's right.
So we don't know what the pot's going to be yet. I haven't been keeping up
Not
with
yet.
it. But it's going to be a lot of money. So someone's going to walk away with a car Friday night, and someone's going to have fun watching the concert, and after the concert we're going to give away whatever money is there.
That's right. That'll be a lot of fun. And also, like he said, the truck and tractor pull on Friday night, that's always a big draw here at the fair, and it's lots of fun. Thursday night, we have Kurt Stevenson and his bluegrass band. Kurt is a national champion banjo player. He's awesome. He's going to take the stage at 8:30. We originally had him slated to start at 7:30, but we have beauty pageants before then, of course. So the weather's going to be beautiful. So it's going to be, the pageants are going to be at the amphitheater. So we're going to start those at 6:30, and then Kurt and his band will take over at 8:30, and they'll play till about 10. So you better be at the Dyer County Fair this week, because what else is there to do in West Tennessee?
And I'm going to tell you this, Kurt can really play.
He can really play.
I
He
mean,
really can.
Here in the South, we call it he can pick the strings off of.
There you go.
So you need to come see that. There is something every night for you. I promise you, you'll have a good time. You'll leave here happy, full,
That's
and
right.
rested.
You will.
So anyway, another big attraction that we have right here at the Dyer County Fair, of course, is our livestock barn, where we're showing animals every night. It doesn't matter what night you come, you can go and see animals. And I think we have some footage in an interview. Sandy Baker is on our fair board, and she is actually
Past president.
a past president.
Last year's president.
And in charge of the livestock arena is what we call it. And she does a fabulous job with that. And we've got some footage of them showing cattle down there and an interview with the judge. So let's go to that right now.
Sounds good.
It's my pleasure to be here tonight with our judge for our beef cattle division. This was our Monday night show with our Red Angus and our Black Angus. Our judge tonight is Mr. Jared Givens. I'm going to let him introduce himself and tell us a little bit about our cows tonight.
Thank you. I'm Jared Givens. They had an outstanding show here this evening at the Dyer County Fair. Just an outstanding set of cattle, to say the least, and the kids are just second to none. Just super polite young individuals. I'm Jared Givens. I live in Wilson County. I just moved back. I lived out in Oklahoma for years, and I've traveled all over and judged many cow shows in 13 different states. So it was an honor and a privilege to sort the stock here in Dyer County tonight. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Jared. We appreciate you being here. And so come out and see us at the Dyer County Fair.
I'm here with a special guest, a staple of the Dyer County Fair, so to speak, Mr. Tim Campbell, who is with the Dyer County Agricultural Extension Service. And we're so glad to have you. Actually, I wanted you to kind of talk to our viewers a little bit about this special thing. We see signs up everywhere. Farmers are running around, and not just farmers, homeowners that love to garden and that kind of thing, with a bumper sticker that says Commodities for Communities. Explain that just a little bit.
Okay, well, the Commodities for Communities program is a program that we started about 4 years ago. And this commodities is talking about grain. It's not talking about anything but grain. So this program was developed 4 years ago through our local producers to help gift grain to an endowment that we set up for the agricultural sector here in the county. And that endowment, of course, draws revenues on that principle of that endowment. And then those revenues come back to this county to support the extension office, that's been in existence here in Dyer County since 1911. So it's been here over 100 years and has been supporting this whole community over that time period, particularly in the commercial row crop area of the agriculture here in the county. So, you know, when funding gets tight, you look for new revenues, and so this Commodities for Communities program was began in 2013 and has so far been very successful. Of course, our hope is that every grain producer in Dyer County would participate in this program and gift a little grain to that endowment each year. And then those revenues come back to help with funding an agent position here in the county in the future, or any other need that the ag sector through the Extension Office might have to fund it through this Commodities for Communities program. If you go down to the ag building, you'll see there's a table down there that has some brochures on that table, and we would certainly invite every grain producer in Dyer County that comes through the ag building down there to pick up one of these brochures and take it home with them and read about it and think about it, and just, you know, please think about gifting some grain to this program for the future of agriculture here in Dyer County.
Now, I have to ask, you said agriculture extension in Dyer County was started here in 1911.
1911.
Do you remember when that was started?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm just making
no,
sure.
No, I do not. I have not been here that long, but I have been here in the county. Well, I've been with Extension 30 years.
30 years, and before that, Tim was actually in the private sector in agriculture working for DuPont. Am I right when I say that?
I worked for DuPont 12 and a half years as an ag chem sales rep, and I lived right here in Dyer County and worked with the same producers that time that I work with now through the Extension Office. So
what an asset you are, and I don't want to blow your head up, but viewers, you don't understand. Tim is actually retiring at the end of this year,
right,
and he's going to be greatly missed, because I actually farm for a living, and I have you on speed dial. You know this. They don't know that. Yeah. But what an important asset agricultural extension is, not only to farmers like myself, but also the whole community. If you have issues that come up, whether it be on your fruit trees or in your garden, or for me and my living, I call Tim all the time and get his expertise when it comes to insect pressure or disease pressure on my crops. And so Commodities for Communities is a way, an endowment that we as farmers, we need to get involved so that we can ensure that there's someone like Tim Campbell always there when we need them. So thank you so much. Go to the Sam Reed's Agricultural Crop Building and pick up the literature that he mentioned. And once again, on behalf of all the citizens of Dyer County, we're going to miss you and thank you.
Thank you. We've enjoyed living here for over 30 years, and I enjoy working with the local farmers, and so we wish them the best for this current year. Sure do.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you so much. Folks, stay tuned. We're getting ready to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, my name's Terry Elkins. I've been on the fair board since 1990.
It's the Dyer County Fair, September 4th through the 9th, with carnival rides and Midway, carnival food of all types, beauty pageants, go-kart racing, $1,000 drawing every night, livestock judging, truck and tractor pull, and more. You could even win a free car. Don't miss Ashley McBride and Drew Baldridge in concert. Entry forms, admission prices, and schedule of events at DyerCoFair.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.
And welcome back to Wednesday night here at the Dyer County Fair in Dyersburg, Tennessee. We have been talking earlier about one of the new events that we have this year at the fair is the racing pigs. They are so funny. They have geese too.
They're so stinking cute.
Stinking, keyword, stinking cute.
You caught that, didn't you?
I did.
You know, I used to raise hogs when I was growing up.
Did you? Oh,
yeah, we
wow.
showed them the whole 9 yards. But it is really neat to see that. I mean, these pigs are, they're so domesticated. You can tell this guy loves these pigs. They know what to do. But
and I saw that his little kids were there. He's got two little boys over there. One's 2 and one's like 4 or 5 or so. And they have so much fun in between the races. They have, I think they're at 6:30 and 8:30. And those little boys are just out there. So he's training them just like we've trained our kids to be at the Dyer County Fair.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And these pigs, they really put on a good show. And my kids love it. I've already mentioned that. They're waiting. We have a show at 6:30 and 8:30 every night. It's free with your admission. It's up by the train car in the office, and so you can just we've got bleachers, nice bleachers for you to sit at, and it's really, really a neat show. So make sure to put it on a little notepad when you come in to be there at 6:30 or at 8:30 and watch the pig races. And right now, I think we've got some footage of that.
Sounds
just
good.
Just to kind of tease you a little bit before you get here.
Sounds good.
So let's go to that, Chuck.
We're here at the Dyer County Fair again, and Brent is with us. And Brent, you've got something unique that everybody's talking about. So I had to come by here and get you before all the madness happens around here. It is amazing to what's going on here. Explain it a little bit, will you?
Yes, I'm the owner and operator of the Hogways Speedway Racing Pigs, Ducks, and Goats.
Wow.
Yes, so we put on 2 shows Monday through Friday here at the Dyer County Fair, and this is our first year here at this fair.
Well, and apparently last night was a lot of stuff going on over here. You had a big crowd over here, and they've really, really been talking about it. How long does the show last, and what does it encompass?
Yeah, a typical show lasts a good 20 minutes, and throughout the show, we mix it up, racing pigs, ducks, and goats. And throughout the show, I'm picking volunteers, kids and adults, and if their pig, goat, or duck wins, they win a blue ribbon. Says my pig won at the Hogways Speedway, so it's just clean family fun.
All right, now, do you race the pigs versus the goats, or do you race the goats against the goats and the pigs against the pigs?
Yes, pigs against pigs, goats against goats. They race 4 at a time.
Okay, so this is like restrictor plate racing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Anyway, now, what are the names of some of the pigs?
Yeah, since we're based out of North Carolina, NASCAR country, we have number 11, Hammy Hamlin, after Denny Hamlin. We have number 88, Oinkhart Jr., after Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Hamaka Patrick, and also Reuter Bush, after Kyle Busch. So, yes.
Boy. So this is interesting. So you'll take 4 of them, they'll run, and you'll get the bunch of kids up here, and the winner of the race wins a prize, which would be a blue ribbon saying that they won, right?
Yes, and also the animals win a prize too. They're racing for cheese doodles. So when they come bolting out of the starting chute and race around the track, at the finish line, there's a silver platter, there's cheese doodles. So they know that whoever gets there first, I always say during the show, the winners get the cheese doodles and the losers get the crumb.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be great and fun to watch. How many years have you guys been doing this?
You know, I've been doing it full-time since '98, but then my parents started back in the early '90s, so I was traveling with them part-time when I was still in school, so several years.
Wow, that's amazing. Where all do you all go during a summer?
We typically travel from Wisconsin to Florida, East Coast. So we're up north for a good 2 months solid, working Pennsylvania, Maryland, New Jersey, and all over, and then we head down south starting September and October and November.
Okay, so the final question that I have for you, this is a very important one. Very important one. Duke or North Carolina?
Had to be Carolina, all the way UNC, Carolina Blue.
All right, just making sure we knew that. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thanks for your ministry, and it's wonderful what you're doing here.
Thank you for having me.
All the words, sweet. So together with me, let's call the first 4 pigs out here. What have we got to say? Sweet. All right, here they come right now. They're making their way down the pit lane. They're making their way to the start positions, and they're ready to race back around to the finish line. All 4 of my pig rooters and all 4 cheering sections. Cheer pig to the finish line, and we'll get a winner during the first pig race here at the Hawkway Speedway. Once the bugle goes off on the bell rings, these are porkers being on the way back around to the checkered flag. And now, the 14. There's time to the handle, ham, set, right. Third turn to the border. To the finish line, number 11. Number 11, Hammy Hamlin won the first pig racer at Hawkway Speedway. All right, we have all 4 hard-hitting volunteers picked out. They go down the pit lane. They're in the starting positions, and they're ready to race back around to the finish line. All 4 of my hard-hitting volunteers, and all the hard-hitting pig racing fans, should these go to the finish line, and we'll get a winner during the goat race here at the Hawkway Speedway. And now, the 18, no horn, there's other hand on the hamstring right now. It's number 11, laid back on the third turn, hand on the fourth turn, to the finish line, number 11. Number 11, Hammy Hamlin won the GOAT Racer at Hawkway Speedway. Number 11 was the winner. Here she comes right now. She wins a blue pig ribbon.
I told you they would be fun to watch, and if you think they were fun to watch on here, you ought to see them race in person.
They are. They're too funny. All the geese and the pigs. What else is there?
Oh, it's everything.
Is there something else racing too?
Goats.
Goats.
Racing goats.
Oh, I bet they're cute. You know what is so funny? I love watching those on Facebook. Those little goats that just jump. They just jump on stuff. I wish they had some of those out here.
I want a fainting goat. I just think
I think that would be really funny.
Yeah. I think it's fainting, but I
fainting
goat.
It's fainting goats in West Tennessee.
That's right.
Well, listen, we had so much fun today, though. We've had the Century Farms reception that was sponsored by Security Bank this evening, where the farms that have been in the families for 100 years plus, we honor those people with a reception here, and they do that across the state of Tennessee, which is through the Department of Agriculture. And tomorrow we have Senior Citizens Day, sponsored by First Citizens National Bank. We have Kurt Stevenson on the stage tomorrow night, beauty pageants. Friday, Kids Day.
Friday is Kids Day. We also have Friday night, the USA Pullers, of course, the truck and tractor pull. Saturday, we have the concert, and we have, Friday night, we have the car giveaway.
Yes, you keep forgetting that car. The car, $1,000. You can't win it. That's what it is. It's selfish. You're being selfish.
Every night we give away $1,000 to the first drawer. And then Saturday night we have the concert, and we have the go-kart racing.
That's right. We have a pet show on Saturday at 10 a.m. and there's a washer pitching contest at 1. Pitching. Washer pitching. It's not pitching. No, it's washer pitching. So anyway.
I think we need a watermelon seed spitting
There you
contest.
go.
That would be the Dyer County
Don't
Fair.
mention it, because that'll be on next year's slate, I'm sure.
I've got a great aunt that would win it every year.
Do you?
Yes. She dipped snuff, so she's done that for forever, and she can really get with it.
Oh, Lord.
But we're going to end the show. Thank you so much for watching. Right now, we're going to go to some video of Kimberly Helton.
Awesome job. We were so glad she could be here this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think she'll be back.
I think so, too.
She's going places. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight, and we hope you'll be right back with us tomorrow night.
She's like, I'll cheer.